Today we're checking out the best player in the world's gameplay as he plays this ranked 2s match to utter perfection here at the start of the match. In case you guys are ever wondering what you need to do in the first 10 seconds, well, Zen is giving you the playbook right now, which is don't move a muscle until your team gets scored on and then prepare to play from behind, because that is how you put the training weights on, as we are going to be looking at Zen's gameplay today. 2 ranked replays from him in which he scored some insanely high scores in the past couple months, and just very interesting replays all around as Zen will make a save. I mentioned one of the best players in the world. Maybe I even said best player in the world. A lot of people have that as beast mode right now, and I think when you're talking about RLCS, there really is no question. But something that people have talked about a lot, or theorized about a lot, is Feer is actually going to make a great save dealing with 2 players and handling it with ease to allow Zen a open field and an open net. Is, you know, there's best players in competitive 3s, and then there's best players all around. A lot of times bringing in other modes, 2s, 1s, etc. I feel like that is definitely a way you could argue for Zen still being at the top, despite his team maybe not having the success they had at first when he originally joined Vitality. Zen has always been one of the best 2v2ers and one of the best 1v1ers. He is a very all-around player, and that's why we're going to check out a couple of his games today. Just an exciting guide to watch, as he is now down 1 at the start of this one, but an air dribble out of the back corner gets a pretty unconventional reset in order to outplay Velocity, and now they have themselves on the attack. Fairy Moon gets denied on the goal line, and now it's going to be Zen maybe stuck in a 2v1, but instead of going for the bump play like we saw the blue team do this time, they actually swung wide, prepping for a pass that never came. Instead, Zen took it away, and a misread on the backboard is something that Zen is not going to let you get away with. So a 2-2 game as Zen looking for the demo on the follow-up cheater. Not once did he think about the ball. It didn't even seem like, you know, if the ball had bounced in a better position for him, would he have gone for it? I think he just wanted the other player off the map for seeing them cheat up. Now getting slightly undercut. Gonna have to rotate back. Him and Fairy Moon, more than enough boost to work with, as Zen doesn't seem to be in any rush to get to this ball and deal with the challenge from the opposing player. This is a great dribble, but drops it low and won't be able to connect on the demo. That demo connects as Zen gets sent back to the orange half, and wanted to close the distance a little bit. Great read here to cut off the pass after maybe moving in a bit too deep. Zen is going to let Fairy Moon go to work. Don't want to ever leave the play from too long in order to not be able to take advantage of your teammates' outplay, and Zen was probably on the edge of that distance, but did a great job closing it, dunking, and creating a quick opportunity. This time it's going to be Velocity who goes for the demo, but Fairy Moon makes a save, and what a respawn from Zen. Quick thinking in order to take that ball away from, I think it was Q-Tips there in the corner. Zen now backing off, waiting for Fairy Moon to make a move. Fairy Moon no touch on the ball, just taking Velocity out of it, and Zen again trusting his ability to react to these shot attempts as opposed to trying to turn and dive. You'll see a lot of the top players playing that way in, you know, lobbies in which they're not playing with their regular teammates. I often feel best defending on the back line. At least Zen, Daniel, some of these guys we've watched for a long time definitely like to do that. So right now, Zen and his teammate up 3-2 with 2 minutes left to go. Fairy Moon again going to be the first to attack. What a resets. Got Zen to transition in down to the ground and then popped it back over the top of both of them. So credit to Q-Tips, as it is now a tie game. One of the things about these high-scoring replays is they usually are fairly close games, because otherwise, you know, it'll be an early forfeit at 3:30 because there was too much domination and you never get the chance to build up a little bit of extra score. Right now, Zen in a 1v1 with Q-Tips and playing it about as passively as you possibly could. He just backed up to the wall and does not want to be the first one challenging. He wants to be the one who tries to figure it out after the Fairy Moon challenge, but it's not going to work as they are bumped out of the play. And now playing from behind. Follow-up 50 this time. Goes in the favor of Velocity, but no boost stolen. Little wave dash onto the side wall. That's an open net, and Zen does not miss those. So a tie game from quick work out of his own half. We're back to a diagonal kickoff. Nothing too crazy. I don't think either of these two teams are partied, so we haven't seen a lot of mix-up on the kickoff, which is where we see that the most. Mostly just standard cheats from both sides. Very gonna flick past one. Not a good enough pass for Zen to ever really entertain diving in, as he has to operate as that last back. Again, Zen finds himself fairly far away from the play, but he just wins a straight up 50, and that's a couple times now where it felt like Zen not taking advantage of a challenge that Fairy Moon makes, instead joining back to the play really late, and then it just doesn't matter. He still just completely steals the ball away from Q-Tips. Little wall dash as he got up the sidewall here to get to the ball quickly, and a play around velocity on the back wall. Means it's now a 2-goal game, and this is ranked, not a show match, so they're not going to try and get 2. They're just going to forfeit 1,240 score for Zen. All 6 goals. 3 of them did get assisted by Fairy Moon, but 5 saves to go with it as well. A huge game, but we have one more from Zen coming in this video. Zen and Banana Head versus Killiers and Ipa in this second game that we were watching around the time of the major. Of course, because it's not often that Zen and Banana Head are playing on the same team, so thought it could be interesting to check out. A lot of people have Banana Head as one of the best players coming out of OCE on that team Power. And in fact, in the first day of the Swiss, the last major, Banana Head maybe could have even been, the MVP. He was playing really well with Power. Question is, can he keep it up? And it's not really a question anymore, because we know, of course, Power wasn't able to have that kind of success all the way through the events. But how about in ranked 2s alongside Zen against a guy like Killiers, who ends up making the grand finals? Zen is actually going to chase Killiers down here to try and get him out of this corner. Banana Head gets met by a 50. And Zen fakes in for a moment, get Ipa to chip the ball up, and then turn off and try and win a 50. Can't beat both, but does get the ball into Banana Head. Waiting at the midfield. Strong pinch. Zen in a bit too deep and actually not really able to handle it. Killiers brings it into the attacking corner. Banana Head will reset across. Ipa gives a pinch. Now Zen in a solo play. Killiers knows better than to let him live there for very long, as he instantly pre-jumps. Takes away any aerial opportunities. And this passing play going to be slightly off target. Zen not going to allow the self-pass out of the corner. Still no scoring. A minute and 30 in, as Ipa looks for the bump on Banana Head. Wow, what a credit to Banana Head to make the save, and then Zen hits the brakes to make sure he doesn't bump his teammate, because there is an open net available. But man, credit to Banana Head defensively to keep them from getting scored on and then creating a scoring opportunity the other way, as Killiers and Ipa dive in a bit too deep on what they thought was a good scoring chance. Zen, that's gonna get saved by Banana Head again. Not the best 50 ever from him, but Banana Head had made the rotation. Really passive pre-jump from Zen. So lets the ball fall to the ground. And now bumps off the back wall, and Banana Head will have to make the save again. So Banana Head is doing a good job playing alongside Zen here. But both of them gonna be deleted. Quick respawn and a really passive turn again from Zen. We are never seeing him dive here in these ranked 2 games. He's always backing up and allowing the play to happen and looking to react and make a save. Now sidewall 50, Banana Head trying to get a soft touch to reset in order to carry it and make something happen on his own. And even though he didn't get it right away, oh, they're still not going to get a goal from it. He did get the ball to the goal line and allowed Zen to 50 it in, but the last couple pixels did not go through and no one was around to stuff it in. So it is just a 1-0 game, as Zen double jumps, just completely pre-jumping the angle, but it's not going to matter. This time Banana Head's challenge isn't as effective as it had been in the past, and it forced Zen to try and make another save, which he could not do. We have ourselves an equal game with 2 minutes left to go. Zen chaining a couple dashes together, quickly recognizes though Banana Head in position to take that ball as he goes to ceiling heights. And Zen not trying to greed out a goal in these situations. Knows Banana Head just used up all of his boost. Even though there's maybe a way to get some sort of angle, he's only going to go for that in a different game context. Instead, he keeps the possession going, allows Banana Head to rotate out, get back involved in the play. A couple touches later, there's an opportunity to pass midfield, and that's exactly what he does. Now he gets demoed off the kickoff, and you can see why that's such an effective play. We saw Zen going for it earlier. This time it'll be Zen who gets to lead it, and we're back to a 2-goal game. Banana Head getting faked. The midfield, Zen going in and out of the net. Clears. Oh! Clears is not quite going to score it, but Banana Head will help. But credit to Clears for not playing it quickly and just going off the backboard to throw off that timing of the save. There's only a brief moment where you can make that save coming in and out of the nets. And Zen was not able to do it. Clears' reset shot was actually on target. If IPA had connected on the demo, maybe it'd be a goal, but they did not. And so instead, it's a counter, and that's just the way it goes when you throw your secondary player instead of being, a safety back and have them dive for a demo. You may just get scored on. So maybe not the play to be making while up, but I don't think these guys are too worried about every inch in a ranked 2's game. Banana Head, little sidewall double. Clears staying on the ball. Zen making sure to be a pest. Seems like a demo opportunity right here, and IPA seem to know it as well, as they're able to jump over the top of it. Clears has to back off. No boost. One of the rare times Zen gets to go to work at any capacity so far in this game. He's not able to outplay both. Midfield demo, Banana Head, pinch. Zen tried to slow down and get a 50. I would say IPA did a great job on that one. Banana Head's going to force this one high, and then Banana Head is going to potentially save a shot. I don't know if it was going to go in, though. Lots of bodies there around in net. Banana Head will instead hook up Zen again with both defenders on very low boosts. We saw Zen pass an easy one out to Banana Head earlier. He is going to go ahead and pay him back, especially after the potential save of the shot. Little zap dash from Zen as he tries to doink it in and keep this ball in the blue half. Another pre-jump against Clears, floating there, preventing the play from ever getting started here with a 1-goal lead. A demo is very clear as IPA is in reverse on the wrong side of the ball, and Banana Head will slam it into the ground for a nice 977 score game from Zen here in this 2v2 ranked game, playing alongside OCE, maybe OCE's best in Banana Head, as he gets 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 saves, and a great couple games from maybe the best player in Rocket League.